And we're joined by Ryan Smith, who heads up the Planning and Development Department at the City of Kelowna. On Monday, we heard how the province plans to crack down on non-compliant Airbnb and VRBO rentals. I know this is a file that's been worked on here at the city. What's your take on how much that might help the city achieve its goals?
We're certainly supportive of the direction the province is taking. They plan to give us some tools that we didn't have before, with data sharing and enforcement and making sure that the short-term rental websites provide, licensing proof on their websites, that type of thing.
Right. So they say that around the province there's about 28,000 short-term rental units. Does that square with what you would expect to hear in terms of numbers?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. In Kelowna, we've got about 1,100 licensed, but if you add up all the listings from across all the websites, on any given day, there probably is about 2,400 listings in Kelowna.
So more illegal ones than legal ones?
Yeah, in Kelowna for sure.
So what have you done so far to try to, get compliance?
We have a licensing and regulatory regime right now that's under review, and it's been a challenge to enforce our licensing requirements. As you can tell, with how many we have non-compliant, licensees, and then we have licenses that don't have we have properties that don't have licenses at all. And again, way more than we can handle on the enforcement side. So we appreciate the province helping us with better fines, and as well as putting together enforcement teams. I think that's going to be a great step.
So you mentioned more, I guess there's stiffer fines that'll allow cities to, instead of just giving a little slap on the wrist, more significant.
Yeah, they're tripling the fine per day for non-compliant properties, which we think is a great step. And hopefully that's a deterrent, although some of these properties are so lucrative that that's just a drop in the bucket.
Right. So Airbnb, of course, doesn't like it. This is a tourist city. There will be times when people who might be planning to visit using an Airbnb won't be able to come. So isn't it sort of a negative in that sense?
I don't think so. I think that we're in a housing crisis right now. Everybody acknowledges we're in a housing crisis. We don't have enough units. Our housing needs assessment just showed that if Kelowna wasn't growing at all, we have a deficiency of between 3,700 and 5,000 housing units in Kelowna. This is a step that we can take immediately to force long-term rentals back on the market over the next year. And I think we'll probably see a positive impact from that.
A real, measurable, positive outcome in terms of rental ability.
Yeah, and I think if we see negative outcomes come out of this, we've always shown that we're willing to adjust our regulations here, and we're going to report back to council in a year, and see what the landscape looks like.
Right. So you're open to the idea that if tourism officials start saying, hey, there aren't enough beds, you'll be taking that in as well.
And we take that into account right now. I mean, we're looking ahead at the province's new regulations and saying, how do we actually apply these? And we're getting all sorts of calls with confusion. Am I good or am I not good in the future? And we're working that out in real time right now with the provincial government. And we hope to provide some clear direction to those small business owners in the weeks ahead.
Is it possible the city might be even adding to this with some new policies of its own?
We talked to council in the summer and got some direction for updates to our own short-term rental regulations here, and we're looking at reporting back in the near future on that as well.
Terrific. Thanks for your time, Ryan Smith. And thanks for watching Kelowna Now.